Hi, this is Bernard Harris, and welcome to B Talk. Today we have with us an up-and-coming Finnish basketball player, Emil Skyttä. What's up, Emil?
What's up, Benko?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm glad you could stop by and have a few words with us. I know you've been busy jet setting, back and forth to the States and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, listen, tell us a little bit about your background.
My background
in sports.
In sports, yeah. I come from kind of a soccer family or football family. So I started playing soccer when I was like 5 years old or 6 years old. And then because of my father, really, and played that for 11 years. And then started basketball when I was like 8-9 years old, and just played the two of them, and this there was too much practice, and then just chose basketball because got a really big passion in it, and that's about it.
Okay. And you played football for 11 years.
Yes.
Who's your favorite football player?
It was Messi, always. It was Messi.
Okay, why?
His ability to create from nothing, and everything he does is just art.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But you stopped football and became a full-time basketball player. Why?
It was the practice and practice got, but what would be the reason for why I stopped football?
Your dad is still wondering.
Yeah, my dad is still wondering. Yeah, he's I just felt better playing basketball. I don't know. I really just wanted to do it, and didn't listen to my dad anymore.
Okay, so he didn't have any. Your dad didn't have any complaints about you switching sports.
I stopped football for 1 year and then started again and stopped it, and then he made me start again. But after a while, he realized that basketball would be my thing, and I think he's pretty happy where I'm going right now with it, and he's watching all the games, so I don't know. I don't think he's complaining anymore.
Yeah, he's excited. He's excited. Yeah. That's for sure. How old were you when you decided to stop football?
I was 14. Yeah, I was 14, 15, 14, something like that. So.
Okay.
But yeah.
Do you think that
I was playing 10 years, so yeah.
Okay. That's a long time to play. Yeah. That's a long time to enjoy the sport. Do you think because you played football so long that you were kind of behind in basketball for players your age?
Yeah, I would say so, because also I didn't really watch basketball when I was young. It was always football coming from the TV, and still mostly, and when I went to play with friends, it was mostly football, and basketball was just a side thing at the start, and yeah, a little maybe, but when I got the feeling that I really want to do this, then it was just I haven't stopped.
Okay, what team did you start with?
I started with Honka.
Okay.
So it was close. We lived 10 minutes away from the Honka Halle, so it was close, and I started there, and yeah, I think it was a good choice too to have the gym so close, so I could just, when I really started practicing, just go in there and forget everything.
That's a perfect place to put in a lot of practice time if you're in that club. That's really a good facility. And somewhere along the line, you met me.
Yeah. I don't know how you met my dad.
I met your dad in Escort in the gym.
Yeah.
And we just started talking, and then he started telling me about you and that you were playing basketball and you probably needed a little help with your shooting.
Yeah.
And that kind of stuff. So he's so excited. He was so excited about you, man. And so I couldn't really say no to him. And it was fun. It was fun working with you.
Yeah, it was fun. I got a lot of good tips from you in shooting.
Well, I hope so. I hope I can. So I hope that when you sign that big contract, you'll remember me and you'll be like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, thank you. Oh yeah. Oh, thanks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you think that there's anything in football that you learned that helps you with basketball?
Yeah, for sure. Like, I would say all the spacing and stuff. It's that's one thing, but like the footwork is like, it's just I feel like I really wouldn't be here if I wouldn't have played football. Like, I feel that's a really big like advantage with me to be able to move my feet pretty well, and like I feel like I really got that from football. And but also the spacing and all the like what is it, like tactical stuff you learn in football, or all the different kind of passing lanes and stuff. It's like opened my vision and stuff.
Okay.
Basketball too.
Okay. And once you got into playing and practicing on a regular basis, playing and practicing basketball, what were some of the things that you felt that you were behind other players in?
I mean, I would say like I was always a pretty good like defender, and I was fast. That was my thing. And I just, when I was young, there was no left hand. There was much of not a shot there. So those were kind of those are the things you get like from really practicing it and like, putting in the work. And I didn't really have that early on. So I just went with the soccer, just running through the court and making a right-handed layup.
Okay.
That was my, and then defending hard. Yeah, and defending hard. So.
Well, it's a lot of basketball is about repetition.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, you gotta put in the time,
Mm-hmm.
and it seems that you put in a lot of good time. So from Honka, what was your next team?
From Honka, I transferred to Unamika like a couple of years ago. Right now, it's 2 or 3 seasons ago. So I played there a long time, and just felt like that was a really good place to go, and with the Seagulls stuff and stuff. So
it was a good move for you.
Yeah, I feel like a really good move. Got a fresh start and on like a lot of things, and it like boosted my abilities, the confidence and abilities to get better a lot with the old guys, and Unamika had I think better team and some better players. Transferred there. So.
Okay. And then that was in first division or youth 19. What was it when you first went there?
Yeah, that was U19. I went to the U19 team at the start, and then actually like I never were in a national team thing, and then they. I don't know how, but they invited me to that under 18 that was like with the 02-03 under 18 national team camp. And then just everything started from there. Vesa was there also coaching Seagulls, assistant coach, and then I practiced and played, I feel like, really well in the camp, and then UC sent me a text and all went from there.
Well, anybody who has ever seen you play can, you can just see the potential. It's you can just see it. When I first met you and I first saw you play or shoot or practice, I could just see the potential. The athleticism, the long arms, the big hands. I used to always tell you about those type of things. You can just see it, man. Did you enjoy your national team experience?
Yeah, it's always fun to play like against better players and some, harder. And I feel like I could really like prove myself for the first time. I didn't feel like I got a lot of chances to prove myself. So that was the place. And I feel like I did a good job in that too. And yeah, and I myself had a chance to play on a U.S. national team, man, and it's nothing like standing there before the games when they play the national anthem. That was
that's really special.
Yeah, every time. Yeah.
So from Helsinki Unamika or Helsinki YMCA, that led you to the Helsinki Seagulls, which is the top level in Finland.
Yes.
And what did you think about that experience?
Overall it was really good. Like when playing against older and more experienced players, the challenge is just different. Like, the guys are not like faster or more athletic than me, but the experience just makes you think, and like that was kind of one thing also I needed to improve on for sure. I learned so much in the first and second year playing there, and like it was a good experience.
And you played with some legends there, man. Some Finnish legends, Sean Huff, Tuukka Kotti, guys that are real leaders.
Yes.
And so you were lucky in that aspect.
Really, yeah. I was.
And I'm sure they welcomed you into the team.
Yes, they did. They did really well, and had no issues, and just was a sponge out there, just sunk it all in.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah,
when
for sure.
You're there, suck up everything from those guys, man. Learn as much as you can, and try to use some of it in your own game.
Yes, for sure.
What do you think was your best game with the Seagulls?
With the Seagulls, I didn't really play that much, but I would say the game with against Nokia the last season. I think that was my point record too, but I just felt really good playing, and we won that game.
That was I watched you play in that game. That was a good game for you.
Yeah.
What did you have, like two was it two dunks?
Yeah.
That you had they were really nice, man.
Yeah. I think you sent me a message.
You could see the athleticism on display. That was a good game.
Yeah. It was all right, but of course a lot to improve on too.
And how many years were you with the Seagulls?
I was 2 years with the Seagulls.
Okay.
Now, moving on.
Okay. And from the Seagulls, I I guess, why do you think, I mean, you didn't have like the big name in basketball and that kind of stuff. I mean, players knew you, coaches knew you, but probably outside of the game, your name wasn't like, let's say, Miro Lou.
Yeah,
you didn't have that kind of name. So what do you think helped you get recruited by American universities?
Yeah. We just started off with Max.
Max Messeline?
Yeah. Started getting getting the email addresses and stuff, but I mean, they had to be interested in something in my game too.
Of course.
Yeah, and the highlights, I got a lot of highlights.
Well, you got probably most of them from that Nokia game.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. Yeah, so highlights helped me, yeah. And they maybe can see some potential in me too, like with some athleticism and stuff. I feel like are like my strengths and stuff. And yeah, just sent a lot of emails out and then just started getting surprisingly a lot of answers. Like, I don't know, within the first few months there was like 35 schools interested or something. And
wow, okay.
All the good ones, so
yeah,
that's pretty cool. And
okay. And so from those schools, the interested schools, you cut it down to how many schools?
Yeah, I mean, there was some offers, but not a lot of offers, and then the transfer portal right now, I mean, it was crazy. I was getting an offer, and the offer was being taken away the next day and stuff. But in the end, It was like two. Yeah, it was going crazy. But in the end, I just tried to like look for the school that was most interested in me and like felt the best. And then there was Valpo and Central Michigan in the end.
Okay.
And also I don't feel like I really didn't play close to my level last season. I don't feel like it. So that also narrowed down the schools a lot.
Was that because of injuries or?
Yeah, there were some injuries, but I mean, there was a lot of things happening, but I don't really. You never know the reason, really. I mean, you can think about a lot of things, but.
Were you feeling any pressure to play good?
Yeah, I feel like you always have some pressure, but sometimes the way I was playing was just. I didn't even know what was going on, but yeah, okay. but some pressure and some injuries and accumulation of a lot of stuff, and then, but yeah, Valpo and Central Michigan in the end, and Central Michigan was a choice.
So did you go to visit Valparaiso?
Yes, I went first to Valparaiso and then to Central Michigan. It was the same trip, but yeah.
And what did Sean Huff have to say to you about Valparaiso?
Sean sent me a message, Valpo, with a lot of hearts and stuff. So he.
Okay.
Valpo is a great place, really a great place to go, and I mean, it was really a hard decision between the two. I was going kind of back and forth, but I mean, Central was really it was like everybody was wanting me to go to Valpo, but Central in the end was like, that just felt right to go there. And I feel like now when I've been a month there, in the summer school I was, so it felt really good. And
So you went against everybody's advice
yeah,
and chose Central Michigan.
yeah, it was.
Okay.
You had to do that sometimes, maybe.
Well, sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes you do. What made you choose Central Michigan?
Just most of the people, and really an opportunity to go in a building program, which has the coaching change and stuff. And I really felt like it's a really underrated school for the next season and stuff. So, and could have a really nice chance to shine there and stuff. It just felt really good to go there, but mostly the people, really, they were great. They were great.
Who's the head coach at Central Michigan?
Tony Barbie. He came from actually Kentucky. He was the assistant coach before coming to Central. So that was
okay. So he's used to winning.
Yes, he's used to winning. He also, I think, played in Barcelona and stuff. So he had a nice playing career too, and that's I really like that in a coach, that he was a player, because he has the really kind of a view to the game, a different view.
And he said to you when you went for the visit, we need for you to be what as a player?
They just wanted some leadership there too, because it's a young team and stuff. With my kind of experience in playing with pros and stuff, they needed that, and just playing hard, and they just see a lot of potential in me, and really showed it to me, and yeah.
So now you can use your experience that you got from Sean and Tuka and those guys, and you can pass that on.
Yeah, for sure.
So is that the thing that you think you bring most to the table? How the way you can help a team is through your experience, and what else?
Just my passion on the court too, trying to win always. I just want to win. I don't really care about the stats or stuff like that. That's usually what I try to bring on the court, for sure.
And you
in many ways.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's many is good. In many ways is always good. So you went to summer school there this summer, Central Michigan.
For a month, because some visa stuff and all of that, and it was a kind of a late. It was a late decision, kind of. So I needed to do all the paperwork and stuff. But yeah, went there for a month. It was great. It was really nice.
So how's the weather there in the summertime?
There, it was really hot. It was nice.
Okay.
Vacation there. Practice camp vacation though, but I mean, it was
Michigan is a little bit like Finland. You don't have to worry about it staying hot for long.
Yeah. Okay, I'm used to that.
Okay. And you got to meet all of your new teammates and all of this. And did you work out any? Did you have a chance to play or work out?
Yeah, I had some issues with my knee, so not really, but just being with the guys was great, and I feel like it was a lot better because I had a choice too, but it was a lot better to just go out there before the season and meet the guys, and they were all great, and I feel like the team chemistry is really good, and the atmosphere and the practices it's really competitive, and it's really I really like it. Yeah, for sure.
Are you gonna have a big team? You got a couple big guys to carry the load.
Yeah, we have a lot of big guys and a lot of athleticism. And there's one French guy who's like, I don't know, 7 foot almost, maybe. He's our center, so really agile. He's like, he's a freak, but he just needs to get a little bigger and stuff. So
Okay.
a lot of potential in the team for sure.
So you're going in at your natural position of point guard.
Yeah, kind of. They like to play a lot of guards, so it's gonna be a combo guard more, but probably playing some 3 too. We have 2 really good, like really good guards, like 1-2 position. Boopy Miller and Jesse Zarzuela. They're really talented. Boopy is I think Boopy was the newcomer of the conference last year or something like that.
Well, with the name like Booby, you got to do something.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You got to be able to hoop or do something. When will you leave to go back?
I'm leaving in 4 days, so that's gonna be August 26th.
Okay.
25th.
Okay, that's Friday, I guess.
Yes.
You excited?
I'm really excited.
Got all your stuff packed and.
Not yet, but I gotta start packing. But I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to it. I feel like I thought I was gonna be like more sad to leave or something, but I'm really excited to go. Like,
oh yeah, it's just this is a new adventure. Yeah. Man. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, for sure. Like the experience in it, like maybe it's gonna be terrible, maybe it's gonna be great, but it's gonna be like a really like strengthening and like really good experience for the rest of my life.
You'll make some lifelong friends, and there's nothing like the college atmosphere in sports, man. It's going to be something that you've never experienced, so it's going to be great. You're going to have fun with that.
Yeah. For sure.
So just and you said your knee is still bothering you a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit, but it's getting better. So I'll start playing soon. So it's going to be fine.
Okay. I guess it's hard to rest, as a player. When the doctor says rest as a player, it's tough. It's tough to rest.
Yeah.
But, well, at this time, Emil, I'm going to say thank you, man, for the chat. I'm going to wish you good luck. I'll be keeping up with Central Michigan, and maybe we can have another chat sometime during the season. For sure. So let's keep in touch.
Thank you, Becca. Thank you.
Okay. Yep. Good luck. See you, man. Yep. See you, man. Hi to your dad, by the way.
I'll say hi to you.
All right. Yep. See you.
Thank you.
Bye.